Welcome back to Cooking with Mark and Oreo. Me and Oreo are here to show you how to make peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. Oreo gets disappointed when I make cookies because he doesn't get to try any, but he loves the smell. Oreo gets excited every time I'm in the kitchen cooking. So we're going to start with half a cup of butter, melted. See, he's already whining because he heard the word cookie, and he knows he can't have any. So he's whining over there. So back to cooking. So we have a half a cup of butter melted. I suggest leaving it out in room temperature, not melting in the microwave. That's a big no-no, a big cooking no-no. And then you have a half a cup of creamy peanut butter. I use Peter Pan. That's my absolute favorite peanut butter. So you definitely want to use half a cup of peanut butter, smooth. You don't want the chunky one. And I'm just using a rubber spatula to try to get as much of the peanut butter out of the container as possible. And it's stuck to my other spoon, so I'm gonna just kind of do that. Scrape it on the side. And then you want to put it on medium, the mixer on medium for about 1 minute. All right, so it's been about 1 minute, so you want to stop and let me unlock it so you can kind of see, get a shot. It almost looks like a caramel, so it's nice and smooth. Now you want to add half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of light brown sugar packed, so it's a half a cup of each. And you can put the mixer down again, and you're going to mix for 2 minutes on low, medium to low. So now for the next stage. It seems like a lot of steps, but it's super easy, and we'll get there. Now you see it's getting a little chunkier. Now we're gonna add 1 egg. You wanna do the egg at room temperature, so I have that sitting out for a little while. I just forgot to let my butter out. And then 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And now you're gonna mix this for about 45 seconds. I always forget to lock this. So now we're gonna add half a teaspoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of cornstarch. And let me just scrape that a little bit. And then you're gonna mix that for about another 45 seconds. All right, so it's all set for the flour. Now we have a cup of all-purpose flour, sifted, or you can just take a whisk and whisk it to get like the clumps out. If you're using a hand mixer, you can do half at a time, but since I have this beautiful KitchenAid mixer, you can just dump the whole cup in there. And then you wanna mix it on low until it's well blended. And if you need to scrape down the sides, you can, but I would just keep an eye on it, and you want it because you want to do it on low until it forms a dough. All right. All right, we're back. It's time to shut off our mixer. And I'm going to add a cup of chocolate chips. And I'm actually going to put it in the mixer, but only on low and only for like 20 seconds because you don't want to. So you don't want to mix it too much because you don't want the chocolate chips to be all broken. And now I gotta always figure this out. All right, and then I'm gonna use my rubber spatula again to get all that peanut butter and chocolate off the blade because I don't want to waste any of that. got as much of the peanut butter off of the blade I could. I love peanut butter, so I'm not gonna let it go to waste. And I'm gonna come over here, add my cookie sheets sprayed. And now you can take 1 or 2 tablespoons. And it's a little too much. And then you want to shape them into balls, kind of flatten them a little bit. And there we go. And then you want to just form cookies until you have enough. Probably about 6 cookies per cookie sheet. Alright, so here's our cookies. And now you're going to put in the preheat oven at 350 degrees for about 9 to 10 minutes. You just want to look to get a nice brown on the edge. So I'm going to come and check them in 9, but I might leave them in for 10. So I'll see you in a little while. Alright, welcome back. And voila, that's our beautiful peanut butter cookies. You want to let them sit before you move them to the cooling rack for about, say 2 to 3 minutes, or they'll fall apart because they are soft peanut butter cookies. So I'd say leave them about 2 to 3 minutes before you transfer them and do your next batch. These ones are a little closer together because I didn't spread them apart enough, but they still look beautiful. All right, so in 2 to 3 minutes, I'll transfer them to the cooling rack. I'll put the next batch in and we'll try them and let you know how they taste. Right, Oreo? Hi, welcome back. Now we get to try one of these beautiful cookies. And mind you, I am such a peanut butter fan. Cue the cute dog so I can chew. That is amazing. I'm probably gonna finish that cookie and I haven't even eaten dinner yet. But that's such amazing flavor of peanut butter with the chocolate chips is a great compliment. If you like this video, make sure you share it with all your friends. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment. We'll see you next time. Say bye, Oreo.